Hi, I'm Pete Siegel, and what you're about to see are the deleted scenes from Tommy Boy. And the reason why scenes are deleted sometimes is because, well, they're just not funny, or we realize we don't need them. And actually, as I look back on some of these deleted scenes, I realized on a few of them I was wrong, that they probably should have been in the movie. So let's take a look. The next deleted scene you're about to see is where Tommy is late for school and he's running through a parking lot on campus and rolls over the cars, completely smashing the hood, setting off all the car alarms. And at the time, I thought, well, it's kind of funny, but the real reason that I didn't want it in the movie is because Chris was kind of doing an impression of John Belushi. And he was so enamored with Belushi that he, copied some of his mannerisms. But in this particular one, I thought a little too much. So I told Chris, stop doing John and do you. And he said, what? So anyway, wound up on the floor. One of the big problems always in your first cut of a movie is to get to the story as quickly as possible. And this next deleted scene kind of fell into the category of, we don't really need it, we can do without it. We've had an awful lot of people congratulating Tommy on getting his D+ and barely graduating, and this was not really needed. But this was a gate guard welcoming him back to his father's company.
Passing through.
Tommy, good to see you. Hey, congratulations on that D+.
Thanks. It wasn't easy, Frankie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good to have you back, Tommy. We're all proud of you.
This is pathetic.
I love Fred Wolf, but let's face it, he's a very sick man. And in this next scene that you're about to see, you'll see just how sick he is when he had an idea for Rob's character to be blowtorching a little puppy that lived next door. Ultimately, this scene fell on the floor because we didn't really have a good visual effect or a dog that was brave enough to be completely torched.
Hello? Tommy, how's the sales trip going? Well, that's okay. I'm sure things will pick up. No, everything's fine here. Well, it's nice having a new son, too. Paul's out back, working. He can't come to the phone, but I know he'll be thrilled that you called. All right. Oh, and Tommy, you be sure to call us just as soon as you make a sale. All right. Talk to you soon.
Oftentimes in a comedy, a director panics and thinks that there are not enough funny moments in this movie. And this was one of those times. So we had Rob Lowe up on a water tower doing what we called a Wile E. Coyote moment. We thought it was really funny at the time. Rob smoked about 4 Cuban cigars that night and made himself completely sick. We had him fall into a pile of bushes, all for nothing.
All right. What else keeps a factory running? Water. They have water towers because they need water. If they didn't need water, they wouldn't have towers. Probably has something to do with washing. Something. tower. Stop, Tommy boy. My fault.
Pretty much the story you're going to hear over and over again when you describe deleted scenes is there wasn't enough time. And this scene fell into that category. It's actually a pretty good scene, but when Tommy and Richard finished their sales trip and they were successful, we wanted to cut to the chase and move the story into the third act. And so this scene found its way down to the carpet.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
8 o'clock tonight, babe. Fat boy defaults on his loan, the bank grabs his shares. We're in Chicago, closing the sale. Well, he's back in Sandusky being a big, pathetic, bloated, stinky pile of... Tommy!
Hey!
Tommy's back.
Hey, Mom! Who's got a hug for the king of the road?
Congratulations, Tommy.
Where's my hug?
You should have seen us out there. We could have sold ketchup to a woman making popsicles. Because she's got white bug on. Whatever. Anyway, here's the plan. First we get cleaned up, then we are gonna celebrate. The whole family. Are you guys going somewhere?
Yes, Tommy, it's my grandmother. She's dying, and I just really want to be with her.
Family comes first with us.
You people are very special.
Well, Tommy, when you're dying, we'll be there for you, too.
Thanks, man. Wombat! Hey guys, do I look different now that I'm a college grad?
Not really.
Probably they give a lot fewer D pluses than D minuses. It's not a grade they like to give out, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So that's it for school, huh? Now what?
No idea. But for now, I'll probably go back and work at my dad's loading dock, like always. Then, after that, I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna miss you, man. You were the best.
You were the best. I love all you guys. Especially you.
I'm gonna make a toast. They're the best bunch of rugby freaks ever born. Maybe we weren't the smartest guys on campus. Maybe we never formed little clubs that delivered hot lunches to really old people. Maybe we spent a little too much time puking off of the balcony. But at least we had fun. Yeah! Woo! Some of us are leaving, and that is sad. But this isn't the end. No way. We're going to show this world a thing or two. We're going to show... Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Just a big-time college grad, huh?
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Hi, you're looking great, kid.
Thanks. Been working on the guns a little bit. How you doing, Mr. Riley? It's the future of Callahan Auto.
Quite a sight, Tom.
This is awesome.
You say these brake pads are going to revolutionize the industry.
Composed of high-grade steel and graphite.
They're the goddamn Rolls Royce of brake pads. That's what they are. I get tears in my eyes just thinking about it.
See, I need fresh capital for material, for a new workforce, before I can even turn these machines on. All right. My annual sales trip's coming up. Now, you know there's no one better than me at pushing new product. You'll get your money back, plus interest, and hell, I'll be able to hire half the damn town. It's the biggest move I've ever made. And I want your help. Now, talk to me.
Well, let me go back and touch some numbers. In 23 years, why was I not here? Huh?
Well, why say no when it feels so good to say yes? I'm checking the spec liner on the end fork. I'm retarded. Sorry.
And cut.
I'm not
tendons are tight, like a steel wire. Oh, that one hurt. Oh.
Why don't you come on in? And forget about RT. He's just pissed off because he recently found out what a loser he is.
What a loser.